Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is your host Akash and you're watching Tech Turbo 96. आज बहुत दिनों के बाद it's been a week. मैं घर से बाहर निकला हूँ because I was hibernating. You know, this COVID situation has given us enough time to hibernate, sort of. So आज कुछ urgent work था, basically medicines लेनी थी, तो उसी के लिए बाहर आए. रेगुलर शुगर की मेडिसिन जो फादर की चलती हैं और कुछ मदर की मेडिसिन. एंड आई वुड सजेस्ट कि जब तक नेसेसिटी ना हो, इट्स बेटर टू बी इनसाइड. देयर इज़ नो पॉइंट रोमिंग ऑन द रोड्स. वी आर द ओनली वन हु कुड कर्ब दिस कोविड स्प्रेड बिकॉज गवर्नमेंट हैज़ ट्राइड हिज बेस्ट और उस बेस्ट से कुछ नहीं हो रहा है क्योंकि लोग लॉकडाउन का पालन नहीं कर रहे हैं. सो जल्दी से कुछ मेडिसिन लेते हैं और उसके बाद थोड़ी सी बातें करेंगे आपसे. तो गाइस हो गई अपनी शॉपिंग मेडिसिन की. कुछ अभी और बाकी है तो उसको भी ढूंढने चलना है. बाय द वे, द रीज़न आई चोज टू राइड द बाइक इंस्टेड ऑफ टेकिंग द कार वाज दैट आई थॉट व्हाई नॉट वी टॉक अबाउट सम इश्यूज. Lately I have been getting so many comments and questions regarding the braking performance and the brake related questions, mainly because as you know, I'm running on EBC centered brake pads and the video is catching up. So lot of comments, lot of queries and questions, so let me just sort it out for you guys. So the first question I remember I got was that how is the braking performance? Is there any major improvement or not, or is just gimmick? So let me make it very clear out here that the braking performance has gone many folds. It's not just the initial bite, but the overall, stopping power has improved many folds. It's no gimmick. It is ground reality. I have been riding it now for like 4,000 kilometers plus, so I can very well comment on this, that the braking performance has gone up. Secondly, the major thing I think most of us are concerned is about the life of the brake pads, because it appears that these are costly brake pads, no doubt. So the people are concerned ki whether they are gonna get any life out of it or they will vanish or perish very fast. So look, I have done 4,000 kilometers on it. I am a hard user. It's not like I brake softly. I have a tendency of braking very hard and at the last moment. So with my sort of usage, I have done 4,000 kilometers and these brake pads would last me in excess of 3,000 kilometers as of now. So that being said, 7 to 8,000 kilometers is a decent life for a performance brake pad, and that is what I believe you would get. You can get more than that also, because if you're not an extreme user, then obviously you are gonna derive more life out of these brake pads. The third question I remember, it was regarding your what was it? Yes, the sound. I can tell you one thing, that these brake pads, since they are centered and they have extremely good bite. So looking to that, yes, they produce some sort of sound. It's a buzzing sound when you apply the brakes, but it's nothing that would bother you. In fact, you would only hear it if you want to hear it. Nahi to it's like it would just be something which would not bother you. So that being said, I remember one of the question was regarding to the damage on the rotor disc. So I haven't noticed anything as of yet. I have been riding like 4,000 kilometers with these brake pads and nothing remarkable. It's like I could say yes, there is somewhat depletion in the surface area of the rotor disc, but anyhow that would be there. If you have ridden your bike like 10,000 kilometers, then definitely there would be some sort of depletion on the rotor disc. So that is there, and it's fairly so. It's not that there's something extra. You are damaging the rotor disc quite fast. It's not like that. So I wouldn't worry about it. Now there was one question. It was a very peculiar question. I remember it was something about what was it? I'm just not getting to it. I read it and I thought I would definitely answer that. Yeah, the question was whether I have tinkered with the reservoir and the brake lever of my bike, or the brake lines. No, to be very specific, I have done nothing of any sort of modification to the brake lines or the brake lever or the reservoir. I may tell you one thing, that this unit you have as a reservoir and the brake lever are a Nissan made, so they are of a very good quality. It's not that they are something cheap. What I'm not happy with when it comes to this bike is the fact that the rotors, sorry, not the rotor but the caliper, the brake caliper, it's from Bybri, and frankly speaking it's not up to par. I believe Yamaha should have gone with the Nissan brake caliper, which is like this bike itself has a Nissan brake caliper in the rear brakes, and that works fantabulous. And even the build quality, if you just touch it and if you see to it, it is of much better quality when it comes to even from bare look. If you look at the calipers, then you can definitely make out that the rear caliper made by Nissan is of better quality than the one made by the Bybri. So definitely there is this was an act of cost cutting, but I think the front brakes, they should have gone for the Nissan brake calipers. That would have really enhanced the overall feel and the braking capability of this bike. But anyhow, I think as of now the setup I am running right now is perfect. I do not think that this bike requires anything more than this. The bite and the overall braking capability with the enhanced EBC brake pads, it's superb. I have no complaints as far as the braking is concerned. Now I think that those were the major questions. Yeah, I got many more, but that is all I could remember as of now. And let me just talk about the setup of the braking system on this bike. Look, this bike runs a dual piston Bybri in the front and a single piston Nissan caliper in the rear. And to my surprise, this Nissan caliper in the rear performs does a very decent job when it comes to braking. The rear brakes are something which you can use. It's not like useless piece of shit on sports motorcycles, which is generally the case. It's not so in here. You can use these brakes, and they give you some sort of leverage, especially when you're cornering and you're getting into the corner. So to just make sure that your bike is stable and your suspension is not bouncing off when you brake hard, I apply a little bit of rear brake, and that settle down the bike and give me a perfect corner entry. So in that way the brake is quite good in the rear, and I am satisfied with it. And the same case is with the front brake. After I have installed the centered brake pads, so definitely you can go for it. There are many questions regarding where to get it. Look, I am not this is not a sponsored video, so I wouldn't tell you a specific site or any sort of that thing. It's simply search on Google EBC centered brake pads. And one thing I am pretty sure I need to tell you, because one of my subscriber got these brake pads and they were not fitting his bike, and he contacted me via Instagram and we settled it out. But let me tell you, be very specific when it comes to the model number. If you are watching my earlier videos regarding these brake pads, remember, see the model number. The model number is very very important. If you make a slight difference in that, the calipers will not allow the brake pads to settle in. So be sure to be very specific about it. And if I remember it correctly, it is FA181HH. Double H stands for centered. So there are semi-centered brake pads from EBC, and then there are centered brake pads. So HH stands for centered. FA181 is the model number. So please remember it, and do order the specific number for R15 V3. Anything else? I don't think so. This is I don't know how long it has been, this video, but I am trying to make it quite small because there's no point roaming in the city these days. And make sure you stay indoors. Do not come outside if until it's required for some urgent work, because it's not safe. This new COVID wave and the virus, the strain which is running in UP is said to be one of the most infectious sort of virus strains. So we have to be very cautious. The government has done its bid, and now it's our time to look after ourselves. So that being said, this is your host Akash signing off. Take care. Bye bye. See you soon.
Like, share and subscribe for awesome contents.